You're wasting all the time. Another hour gone, did you hear the chime? You're wasting all the time.
Recorded for Thursday, September 10th.
2020.
Oh, that touched me in the very depths of my soul, and now I'm filing a police report. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wasting All the Time. That's right, Season 2. We're so good now. We're so good. This, in case you are wondering, is an improv comedy podcast where I, along with my delightful cohorts, are going to tell you some amazing, funny, hilarious stories, jokes, anecdotes, bits and gribblies, what have you. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be amazing. As you attentive listeners may have noticed, I do have cohorts. I am not alone in this comedic endeavor. To my digital left, the man with the plan, the dude who's not rude. It's Dave!
Hi! I am not rude, ever. Perfectly nice.
It's true. I've never seen him be rude. Oh, no, I have once. We were on disc golf, and he yelled good for you at some guy.
I'm wearing a shirt right now that says serious disc golf.
Oh my.
Because of that encounter.
Oh, my God. I didn't have that shirt. And to my quantum digital right... I didn't think about it. I didn't have a rhyme ready. No, like
It's just
girl,
straight up neglect.
girl, woman, and lady are all really hard to rhyme with off the cuff.
Don't.
Like the girl with the curl, that doesn't make any fucking sense. The lady who's not shady. The lady who's not shady.
Ooh, okay.
There you go.
It's me.
It's Jess.
It's me. It's Jess. Look, you got to me. Congratulations. Here's a ribbon.
Someday. Yay! Does it say best try on it?
It doesn't say anything. It's just a roll of ribbon.
Well, that's like $8, so I'll take it.
Yeah, that's how much it was.
Am I missing a digit?
That decimal point is in the wrong spot, but it's fine.
Oof, grande. And I am your host for this episode, Cody, and we're going to have a rip-snorting good time. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoy. Now, one of the things we do here on this podcast, and by one of the things, I mean all of the things we do, is segments. That's right. Our merriment making is broken up into easily digestible chunks. And the first one of these stars yours truly, and it is called Words of Wisdom, and it goes a little something like this.
Welcome to Cody's Words of Wisdom. Soak up the knowledge.
You better cram that scimitar so far up your yin-yang hole that it's not gonna see the light of Patroclus before it comes out the other end shaped like 17 cubes full of bloated plasma. That's right, you're gonna mail those little suckers all the way around to Timbuktu, and before you tell me that's not a real place, I believe you. I was made of plastic before the world ended, and nobody here can gentrify me because I didn't touch any of those ponies. You can ask their attorneys. Everything here was up high in the mild sky, and nothing that you tell me will relate differently, and I swear before a grand jury of 18 rook castles that it does not touch upon the lips of liquor, because it will not touch ours, and neither will anybody who saunters through here feel like they are entitled to our bingo cards, you Dilophosaurus Rex face.
Wow.
Yeah, I almost got myself in trouble there.
I was made of plastic
I'm gonna
before the world ended.
There you go. Winners are...
Next time I need to really burn someone, I'm gonna say that they've got a Dilophosaurus Rex face.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
yeah. Shit's hardcore.
God.
We don't mess around here with that.
Yeah, you go straight to it. Wow.
Straight to the kill.
Yeah.
Well, that was my words of wisdom. I hope you found something in there. If not edifying, then hopefully soporific. The next segment, which we're going to move right along to, is one that is, it's kind of a classic. You might say it's something of a treasure. And if you don't say that, you're wrong. And
you say the rich
push-ups.
stuff, and you are wrong.
Yeah.
Frickin' Goonies.
Hey, you guys.
We are getting roasted in the Patreon chat tonight.
Yeah, we are.
I love it.
It's been brought.
Upwards, downwards, forwards, backwards, I say we go Fruitwards.
That's right. This is Fruitwards. If you've been around the podcast for a while, you recognize that Fruitwards is awesome. What we're going to do is we're going to draw 2 cards. One is an adjective. It's probably green. The other one is a noun. It's probably red. You best believe me, because you can't see it and I can. We're going to draw these cards, and we're going to use them to inspire a scene. It's like a fun jumping off point. We're using the official Fruitwards app, available on the Android store if you have a cool phone, and not if you don't. Today's Fruitwards selection is rose-colored Heirdom.
Oh.
Uh-huh. That's right. Rose color Heirdom. Heirdom. The state of an heir. Succession by inheritance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, heir,
Heir
like
to
I
the
thought it was
throne.
spelled like AIRDOM.
like the Air Nomad Kingdom?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, Timmy, it's a horrible, horrible shame that your father passed away so prematurely.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
yeah. It's what do you kids say? That bites the bee's knees, huh?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I could always just look on the bright side, right?
What? Yeah?
Yeah, like, he's dead. Yay.
Yes, that is definitely one of the approaches you could take
I get
to...
to now sit at the captain's mess table at dinner. 'Cause I'm the man of the house now. Woohoo.
Yep. Yeah. There's a lot of that in the will about you running things,
Yeah.
despite being 6.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. And I'll get to drink as much juice as I want.
You have to, actually, to keep the estate. It's,
Yeah.
There's a lot of,
There's a lot of things.
juice in the cabinet
There's-
that you have to
I
drink.
gotta drink. I'm down for it. I'm down, like Elmo's down to teach me my ABCs.
I'm gonna go with Elmo is one of your friends, I'm sure. I'm happy for
well,
you.
Yeah, he's my friend. I think. I don't know. I've written him letters, and I've never gotten anything back. I don't think he knows. I think he says he knows how to read. I don't think he does.
He's probably illiterate.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
So,
It's fine.
So,
Yeah.
Uncle Jack, just, I mean, it's kind of weird, right? Like,
Oh yeah. Death is very weird. It is it's very, even for adults, even for grown-ups, it's weird.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you looking on the bright side of my dad's death?
You could say that. That is definitely one approach. Yes, I'm doing my best to look on the bright side.
Yeah. But
Todd was a great guy. Oh yeah.
yeah, like what? Like what's another bright side? Because all I got is I can sit in the captain's chair and drink all the juice I want. That's what I got.
I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I just got boring adult stuff like controlling interest in his entire, industry and all the owned.
Why are you putting on my dad's business jacket?
This is, oh, wow. Oh, is this his?
It's got his
wacky
name embroidered on it.
Oh, I thought that said
Todd.
Jack. It says Todd.
Yeah.
The same number of letters, clearly. What a silly mix-up. Maybe Elmo can help us.
I don't think so. If he can't read, I'm gonna guess he doesn't know how to count.
It's kind of classist of you, but okay. Anyway, yes, I'm doing my best to look on the bright side to, sometimes we adults, we just have to pick up and go to work at the international multi-billion-dollar corporations that we now run with zero stipulations.
Yeah, I have a surprise for you too.
Oh, well,
because I know the bright side is that I get to run all of my recently deceased father's companies, and so I've decided to turn them into charities, and I'm gonna give all the money away.
Turn them into cherries.
Charities. I'm gonna give all these charities away. These bright red shirts with cherries on them.
I always wondered about that decision of the clothing production. I mean, that's a lot of t-shirts, Timmy. It's somewhere on the order of 200,000 that are produced every hour.
Yeah,
it's a lot to give away. Maybe we should.
No, because this is a good idea. This is a great idea, and
you're technically in charge.
And then it's a great idea.
Knock, knock! Elmo's here.
What?
I got all your letters.
What?
You should give all your money away.
Elmo, maybe we could discuss the economic impacts.
The kids.
Yeah.
Let's. Certainly, there are several ramifications that we could consider on the grander scope of things. How did you get in here?
Dissolve the board of your dad's companies. They're being taken over hostilely.
Wow.
Elmo, maybe we could meet in the conference room for a bit of a powwow, and let's go over some facts and figures, and I'm sure we can come to something that's agreeable and equitable.
Conference? I don't know what a conference room is. I can't read.
Holy shit. That was brilliant. Do you find the one? An international multi-billion-dollar t-shirt company. Love it. Cherry teas. I legit thought you said cherries. And I was like, I really want a yes and, but I don't know what that means.
I knew I couldn't do an Elmo voice, but I figured I better go for it.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, it was good. We all knew you were
a lot
Elmo.
of peeking on this end. Yeah.
It's only going to haunt my nightmares for weeks.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Text Dave randomly at like 4 a.m. Tell me you're not really Elmo.
I can't do that.
It's like Elmo turns 40 and realizes he hates his life. I just don't know, man. That was Fruitwards. I hope you had a good time. I sure as heck did, because that's what improv is about. Is Dave aware Elmo? Probably was bitten by a wild Elmo on a full moon. This next segment, instead of going to the randomness of data and a dictionary, we're going to go to the randomness of the internet, which is honestly far more terrifying. For our next segment, which goes a little something like this.
Twitter shins.
Yes, that's right. This is Twitter Shins Rapidballs, where we find the top 3 tweets on the entire internet. We read them for your listening pleasure. Not only that, that's right, there's more. Not only are we going to read these questions, but our pundits are going to answer them. So here we go. Number 3 from Shar Josel at Shar Says So. Is it bad that I don't want this to end? If it goes on for 3 more hours, I'ma be here, perched. Dave.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid to tell you, Perch is all full. So, gonna have to take a rain check on that one. Basically, if you're feeling bird-like, you're gonna have to find some other outlet other than perching. So, I got some seed in the trunk of my car if you want to follow me out. I'm kind of in the back by the lamppost, so got to keep a light on it, otherwise the car gets stolen. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know anyone was here.
From casual encouragement to backdoor drug deals. That's Dave. Jess, rebuttal!
Okay. So, yes. Yes. You will stay there and you will watch for 3 more hours. Yes. You will not leave. You will keep yourself perched like a gargoyle at the edge of your seat. And if you are not perched like a gargoyle at the edge of your seat, then you really cannot call yourself a true fan. Right? Because if you do not sacrifice for your love of which you stan, then you are not a stanner. You are a sitter. And the only true way to become a stan is to start by perching. Yes.
Started off with perch keeping and went on to stand keeping. Shit's hardcore. John, counter rebuttal.
Okay, so I need you to listen to me very carefully. You need to not perch anywhere. Anywhere at all, especially not for 3 hours. Do you know why you need to not do that? Because perching mimics the behavior of the most common prey animals of, yes, you guessed it, the were-elmo. And if you perch anywhere, especially for three or more hours, oh my God, you're just asking for one of those little fuzzy red things to hop out of the shadows and bite your neck open, okay? So you need to not do that. Whatever you do, especially, and I cannot stress this enough, if you do that for 3 hours, you will be out after dark, and that is when were-elmos are most active. They do not need a full moon. That is a myth. They are out there all the time, and they will kill you.
Sometimes you got to take the bad with the good. This advice will keep you alive, kids. Tweet number 2 from the New York Breakers at NY Breakers. This might be the coolest behind the block picture we've seen. What's your pre-race routine, John?
Okay, so my pre-race routine is to first drink just about as much muffin blood as I can. That just is going to give you the right scent to be repelling the wild were-elmos as you race away from them. They don't like prey that is already dead, and so if you can get in enough of that Muppet blood into your system, it will alter your scent and you will smell like a dead Muppet. which is an important detail. So that's always, number one, drink a lot of Muppet blood. Number two is clean my Muppet gun. It's a special kind of gun. It shoots compressed felt pellets. And those are really the only weakness that Were Elmos have. So those are the big two: Muppet blood, Muppet gun.
Finally, some real-world practical advice from one of our pundits. Jeez. Dave, counter rebuttal.
Hey, my pre-race routine involves drinking lots of water to hydrate and to clear the bladder. And then I make the snacks. I'm kind of the fan of the Now and Later, but they're too big. So I'll chop them up into quarters, more easy to handle and bite size, and then I'll also drink more water again. I have to pee like 3 times before the race starts, or else it's bad luck. And I have French fries sitting on the counter waiting.
We are truly in the presence of an Olympian god. Jess, counter rebuttal.
Oh.
Right. So you want to start a race, which means you must first prepare. And in order to prepare, you need to first know where you're going. If you do not know where you are racing to, you will race in circles and you will get nowhere. Unless you are a cartoon dog, in which case you will create a giant ring and just keep running down, down, down until you hit the center of the earth. I prefer to race towards a goal, and in order to prepare for the racing to my goal, I like to look in the mirror and say, you have eyes, you have shoulders, and you have a mirror of which you are looking at yourself with. Because it is important that you always state factual things and you do not put any judgments on those things that you are seeing, so that you can truly actualize your own goals. Also, it is good to have giant money bags. Because let us be real, you cannot achieve any of your goals unless you have money. And it makes this burning world go round.
Eyes, shoulders, mirror, and money, like the classic children's rhyme. It's all you need to rule the world. And the number one tweet on the entire internet right now from Kurt Schlichter, at Kurt Schlichter. What the hell is this revelation, and why is it not in my mouth right now, Jess?
It does not in your mouth, because you have not actualized it yet in your mouth. If you want this revelation and you want to find this revelation and you want to chew on it for a little bit, then you're going to need to visualize it, and then, only then, can you taste it. And remember, when you taste it, you should objectively make sure that you remember what it tastes like. Sometimes it tastes like strawberries. Sometimes it tastes like poppy seed muffins. Sometimes it tastes like a refreshing soda pop of a caramel color that I don't want to be sued, so I will not say what it is. Sometimes it tastes like a rose. Sometimes it tastes like you are chewing glass. Sometimes it tastes like a big Cabbage Patch doll. Sometimes it tastes like a lemon. Sometimes it tastes like a magnet. Sometimes it tastes like despair, which is that's the interesting one because, sometimes that happens with revelations. Sometimes it tastes just like the end of the world, that can happen too. Or chocolate. Yeah.
I think we can get out of that is that Jess has tasted a lot of things. Dave, counter rebuttal. Nope, just a rebuttal. How dare I?
Yeah, boy, I'd love it if you could help me figure out what this revelation is. Been studying it for a long time. I've published works about it. Still don't know what it is. It's it's a phenomenon. I mean, clearly, but what sort of category of phenomenon? What are the implications of it? It's revelatory. It's could it go in a mouth? Boy, I mean, I'd be a lot more comfortable even conjecturing on that point if I knew a little bit better what it was. I mean, a lot of money have I gone into this, I still don't know. I just don't.
That's the thing about science, is you can never really know forever and ever. Amen. John, counter rebuttal.
Okay, so this is one of the few rewards of this work. This is the roasted flesh of a were-elmo. There is nothing in the world quite like it. It's got kind of a, this kind of fuzzy start. That's the felt. But beyond that is it's hard to describe. It's like if when you were a kid and you were in your grandma's sewing room and you saw the big bags of like stuffed animal stuffing and you thought it was cotton candy and you tried to eat it and it was not cotton candy, it was, stuffing. It's like if that moment had gone differently. If you had opened that bag and put that cotton in your mouth and actually it had been something even more delicious than you had been expecting. So it's all of that rolled in together, that mystery, that childish nostalgia, just that whole package together, and that's why I do what I do. I mean, beyond the whole like saving the world from, were-elmos, because if I don't hunt them, they're gonna, take over the world and kill everyone. That's important. But really, eating them afterwards, oh man. That is, well, I mean, you use the word itself. That is a revelation.
John, saving the world from people putting things in their mouth. This has been Twitter's Rapidballs.
Oh my god.
Jesus, John. That was so fucking funny, dude. Whatever that delivery. And I'm telling you, it's like it was just earnest enough to be like, oh, okay, all right, no, this makes sense. Like he's not really hamming it. That was great. That was great. Greatness all around.
Oh, and all because Steven tossed off were-elmo in the chat.
Right.
Thank you for that, Steven.
Yes. Woo. Okay. That was Tortoise and Rapidballs, where we found things from strangers on the internet. And now we're going to move it on to, you guessed it, yet another segment where we get information and knowledge and glory from you, our amazing listeners. Now, if you want your amazing listenerhood to be displayed on our show for all to marvel and gape at, well, then you can head on over to wastingallthetime.com/contact. You can send us a question. You can send us a scene. Chances are we'll do it on the air. the scene. This scene comes from none other than Stephen Langston. Yes.
Oh boy.
A brilliant, handsome, glorious individual. It is 2 words. And I am honestly really excited about this one. It's not a scene, it's not a question, it is a suggestion. It is a canvas upon which we may paint comedy. Hell juice. That's it. Hell juice. That's the scene.
Okay.
Go.
It sure is cold out here, huh?
Yeah, brah. Yeah, but you know, it's all right though, cause like I got a secret weapon against cold, man.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'd love to know some things that counter this coldness. You know.
Yeah. Oh, here, bro.
No, my water's already frozen.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Why don't you have a little can of that right there?
What? What is this? Oh shit!
Like it
it's
says on the
hot.
can, man.
Oh my god, that's so hot.
Yeah. Yeah, right,
Yeah,
man?
you don't just hand that to
That's
somebody.
hell juice.
What?
Hell juice.
Hell juice.
Hell juice.
Juice?
Yeah. So what they do, bro, check it. So what they do is they send a guy down into like hell, and he goes and he fights with the devil or some shit like that, man.
Okay.
And then he brings back this juice, and we drink it, and it makes you warm.
What? Wouldn't it like burn my mouth?
I mean, yeah, the first few times it burns pretty bad.
Oh.
But once you have tolerance, man, it's like chili peppers.
Love them. Okay. Is it like FDA approved or whatever?
I mean, if FDA stands for fucking dynamite ass.
Well, that sounds good to me. Okay.
Yeah, it really hurts really bad the first time.
Hello, Skylar. What have you brought for me this time? I see you
dude,
are
check it.
handing
So-
out the hell juice.
Yeah, bro.
hell, man?
So I did what you said, and I had my friend drink some.
Excellent. What is your name, human?
Troy, who the hell are you?
You may call me B. As a
B?
Sorry, I always hang up there.
This'll be Beelzebub?
Yes. Was that too much on the pause in the beginning? I never know.
Look, man. I'm gonna call you BB.
Ooh, what do you think of that, Skylar? BB.
I think that's a pretty chill nickname, bro.
Excellent.
A lot of burning,
Yes.
a
Oh,
lot of soft tissue damage.
how does it feel? Describe the exquisite agony of burning.
It burns like hell.
Yeah, I've never heard that one before.
What?
Nothing. Yes, how is it? Are you agonized?
I kind of want more. To be honest,
What?
Yeah, bro, it's good, right? Right, bro?
it's like kind
more?
of. It's got that like black cherry kind of aftertaste.
Yeah, black cherry, yeah.
What? That's...
No, here you go. I
Thanks.
got another can.
Huh?
No, check it. Like, after you drink the first one, it's like not as bad.
That's not as bad, but oh shit.
No, you're supposed to... You should be crying by now. You should be suffering.
No, I've drunk like 20 of these, man.
That's where those went? You were eating them?
Oh, yeah, man.
Hey, baby, you got any more of those?
Yes. In the... Eternal... King... Really?
Can you deliver?
No
Hey, dude,
flames?
Troy.
Yeah.
Agony
what up?
now.
I think we just became the guy that fights the devil against the juice.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, yeah. Skylar and Troy of legend.
Fuck your name, man. Horn horns!
Horns!
I see what you did there.
That was so great.
Oh, so strange.
So strange and so amazing.
Oh. Yeah, that went a different direction than I expected when you came in as Beelzebub.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was good.
I want to throw a little wrench in there. It's like, if it's hell juice, like when you were like, this guy fights the devil for it, I was like, oh, perfect. Because of course it's a trick. Of course it's bullshit from the devil. And then when
Absolutely.
Troy was like, oh, it's hella good. I was like, oh, I know what to do.
Oh.
That was things we got sent us. Thank you very much, Stephen Langston, for that amazing suggestion. You're a champion of humanity and everything that comes with it. If you would like your suggestions read on our show and performed by us, please head on over to wastingallthetime.com/contact. Send us something, a scene, suggestion, a question, your thoughts on life, the universe, and everything. We would be pickled pink to hear it. So now we're going to move on to our last segment of this show. That's right. It is... It's the Improv Game of the Week. That's right. This is the Improv Game of the Week. Just falling back into the Satan voice. I guess you should maybe avoid that. The Improv Game of the Week. Yeah. Where every week on the podcast, we choose an improv game. And don't be Satan. I mean, we try to play it.
Hey, good cover. Good cover.
Thank you.
I don't think anyone
Excellent.
suspects.
They'll never know. This week's game, chosen by me, is called Goalie. That's right, like hockey. The only real sport with a goalie. In this game...
Oh!
That's right. I said it. Fight me IRL. Oh, wait, you can't, because somebody bumps you when you fall over rolling on the ground like a tiny child.
Not ladies soccer.
Nope.
They will
No
fuck
comment.
you up, man.
This is called Goalie. Like in hockey. A random sport I chose. One player is up front. We have an up front. One player is chosen. They are the goalie. The other players all think of an opening line for a scene and a character. When everyone has something ready, which will start us off, and you'll have to start thinking of things rapid fire, they bombard the goalie with these offers one at a time. The goalie needs to react right away to an offer, acknowledging the opening and the character, and immediately play an opposite character with an in-scene reply to the opening. Immediately after they reply, the next player comes up with their offer, and they start talking. And then we'll rotate through, because there is, like, we're not a class, we don't have 40 people. There's obviously, between 1 and 10 of us. We're going to have one person be the goalie, and then everyone else will rotate through. We'll choose an order. We'll choose a goalie, we'll choose an order, and then we'll go through until someone goes, for too long, which will probably be me. Any questions?
All right. No, I think I get it. You initiate a scene, and then the goalie has to answer that scene.
And then, yes, and then that scene ends, essentially, and then the next person starts a scene with something, well, ideally totally different, but
yeah,
it's a new start.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
In my mind, in my made-up improv camp in my head, we call it recycle.
Recycle-ol. All right. We've got goalie. We've got recycle-ol. Jess, what do they call this where you come from?
It's goalie.
Yeah, I nailed it. Oh, God, we've reached the singularity.
2020 can end, right?
Yes. I mean...
It sure as shit can.
The planet can end, if only. Does anybody have a particular desire to not be the goalie?
I would love to not be the goalie.
That was way funnier in my head. I was going to assign you the goalie, but you were so sincere that I would feel bad.
Yeah.
But like, then John! And you just be like, well, fuck you. I vote Dave be the goalie.
Okay.
I'm going to, as long as you are okay with that, because you are sharp and awesome at these things. So the order of offers to the goalie will go Jess, myself, and then John.
And then Jess, yourself,
And
then John.
just myself and then John, and we will repeat ad infinitum until the heat death of the universe. Any questions?
How many trillions of years is that again?
All of them.
Yeah, I thought so.
14 at least. 14 trillion years until the heat death of the universe.
Cool.
Mr. Patterson, are you ready as our goalie?
Ready?
All right. Just whenever you're ready, take it away.
Monty, you gotta drink the tea.
I'm off my tea. It doesn't do the bowels any good anyway.
Alistair, there's 3 men out. Nope, there's 2 men out and 3 men on base. What are you going to do?
Well, I'm just going to stick to the game plan. I mean, that's why they put me out here, right, on the mound. I got the gameplay. It's just like channeling through me.
Hi, excuse me, sir. Do you carry envelopes, but like made out of meat?
Yes. Okay. We don't do that here. I don't know who started that rumor, but we are an honest to God, like, stationery store. It's if you want meat envelopes, well, you'll have to go to our competitors.
Are we gonna be lost here forever?
Oh gosh, I hope not. Wait. I figured it out. Do you have a cup of water, a cork, and a pin and a magnet?
Doctor. Oh,
Sorry.
that's okay. Doctor, we're all out of scalpels and gauze. What are we going to do? The patient's bleeding out.
Well, we're gonna have to remember our old days out on the battlefield. Back when we didn't have supplies. Back when the hot top brass would leave us for dead. But no, did we let it get to us? No, we survived. Didn't have scalpels. Ha! Scalpels. We didn't. No, we always had scalpels. Well, this is tragic.
Hey, Bob, I don't know how to ask this, really. I know we're hopelessly lost anyway, but that map you're using, is it made of meat?
Funny you should ask for that. No, the map itself is in normal sort of parchment, but the envelope it came in, now that was made of meat.
It's your turn. You've got to say your true feelings on the matter of hockey.
Well, yeah, that's it's gonna be kind of tough for me to do, honestly. Basically, my feelings, my honest to God feelings on hockey are, it's they couldn't do any better than ice. Really?
Bethany, you can't marry him. He's not right for you. It must be me.
Satan.
Look, Satan, I already told you we were just fucking around, okay? I thought that there would be no consequences, essentially, vis-a-vis your personhood not being of this earthly realm. So I kind of figured I could do whatever I wanted, sort of, isn't that your thing? It's like, fuck the rules and whatever. You're so needy.
So, Brad, I'm trying to use them because you got them and I don't want them to go to waste, but how exactly have you been sealing these meat envelopes?
Well, about the same as any. You gotta lick it first.
Jesus.
There's no more water in the sea, Jeremy. What do you have to say for yourself?
Well, before any race, I really like to just drink lots and lots of water.
No, it's my turn. I get to play with it. I asked for it first.
Look, you weren't even supposed to see that, okay? And now that you've seen it, I need to take it away.
So now when you mail things, is it like the normal postage rate, or does it cost more or less? Like, I just don't understand how this envelope thing works exactly.
Look, dude, I'm just the guy that stands behind the counter. I mean, if it has the appropriate label on it, I can't really comment.
Okay, sir, if you could just take us through the entire steps of the Were Elmo attack.
Yeah, sure. It's tough, for me, to relive this. But if this is for any kind of solution, then I can tell you I was out having a picnic. We're down by the river, and I was with a couple of friends, and one of them started joking about a Tickle Me Elmo. And like how weird it is, and like, did anybody ever really notice how weird it is? And then if they did, and we kind of thought that they did, how did it continue? Anyway, so we were joking around about that, and yes, we did have beer in the coolers, and I know that that's not allowed, but I swear it didn't have anything to do with the Tickle Me Elmo coming to life and biting the shit out of my ankle. It's so that I guess, so to tell the story, that happened, and then I screamed and I bled out, like they tell me that I died, and I came to, and I was not dead anymore, but now whenever it's a waning gibbous.
Major props for waning gibbous.
That was fun.
That was great.
I enjoyed that very much. I hope that the rest of you get that experience.
Yeah.
That was fun, yeah.
I really like that game. Because it like, both sides, it's like, come up with something, like, ready, go. Like, I really like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of like 911, except like on steroids.
Yeah,
it's like a hopped up sort of higher energy.
We're not making a scene. It's just boom, boom, go. Which is like, it's a nice distillation of the yes and theory.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it.
Well, good stuff. That was great. That was great to everybody. I enjoyed myself. Listeners, I hope you enjoyed yourselves as well. We had a metric butt ton of fun with that. You can measure it. Mm-hmm. And you're welcome. There you go. That unfortunately was our last segment for today, but never fear, there will be more. Aww. I know, woe betide all of us who live in such troubled times, but we have an archive of like roughly a decade of content, so you should go listen to all of that. Right now.
All of it.
Right now, go listen to it. If you would like to be
all
part
of
of
it.
Yes. What? Yes, man. Anyway,
I made an olive joke.
Ah.
Jess said something intelligible, I think.
I just said listen to all of the past episodes all at once.
Yeah, there you go. Then you'll be all caught up. You can get some amazing season 1 originals like the Lost City of Ho Chin and many other glorious references. But that's going to wrap it up for today. Remember, please head on over to wastingallthetime.com. You can find more of our amazing things there, /contact if you want to send us something. If there was anything in this episode that particularly tickled your fancy inside to out, head over to wastingallthetime.com/vote, VOTE. And at the end, year, which is actually kind of rolling up here pretty soon, we're going to do a compilation of everything you voted for. We're going to do like a top 10 list. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be fun. We're going to have cognac and champagne. It's going to be great. Very classy. Dressed to the nines. Don't worry about it. It's going to be awesome. If there was anything about this episode that you particularly did not like, if something really just kind of, pet your cat backwards, then go ahead and tweet that to @JHansen himself. That is his actual Twitter account. You are shouting into the void, and the void is apathetic as all hell. Because it's a void.
Oh, yeah.
What are you going to do? It's a void.
What do you want?
Also super, super amazing, indescribable, unquantifiable, dramatically huge thank yous to all of our Patreon supporters. Thank you so much for your generosity and for helping us to create art and do what we love. It is amazing, and we cannot thank you enough. This is great. We love doing this, and you are helping us, and you're helping bring a little joy into the world. Hopefully, makes you happy too. Thank you so much, everyone at Patreon, supporting the podcast. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Anything else? Any last-minute punches from any of the cohorts?
If corn on the cob wants to be taken legitimately, then it needs to get a damned job.
That's right. Should be
Yeah.
corn on the job.
They need to listen to all of you. Use all them ears and listen to that wisdom.
Well, shucks. I think you guys nailed it.
Oh, no. No. I'm not even going to say one now. Protest. It just won't pop.
Thank you, everybody,
All
for
of the fields.
No, I'm trying to wrap it up, Patterson. You shut your mouth. Thank you, everybody, for staying with us for the show. We hope you're having a great time. Thank you so much. Hey, do improv in your daily life. Make somebody laugh. It's a good time. Until next time, I have been Cody. To my left.
Dave.
To my right.
Jess.
To my quantum superposition.
John.
Yes. And you were here while we wasted all the time.
Bon voyage.
Bye.
Good night, folks.
Congratulations, you've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, a podcast. If you enjoyed this show, then please consider subscribing on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher, or follow us on Spotify. If you really enjoyed the show, then head on over to patreon.com/timewastepod and become a supporter of our time-wasting efforts. Now, that was a lot of things I just threw at you, so if you forget all that, just head on over to wastingallthetime.com. And there, we have all the answers.
You're a champion of humanity and everything that comes with it.
Champion of humanity.
Excuse me. That's good. No, sometimes you need a little ditty. Remember, if
Excuse me.
remember if God damn it. Damn you guys. I can't even do the bit now.
Sorry, it's just Jess giving me 100% support. That really tickles me.
Yep. If you would like your suggestions,